Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a Bengali look. Last week was Bengali New Year, so I'm wishing all my Bengali subscribers a very happy New Year. This tutorial was actually requested by my good friend Tidli Banerjee, and we ended up shooting this on her birthday, and this video was supposed to go out last week, but I was so sick and I lost my voice, and finally I could get to it and it's up today. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and please join me in wishing Tidli a very happy belated birthday. To prep my eyes, I'm using a concealer, and to set the concealer I'm going to be using a translucent powder. Using Scotch tape in the corners of your eyes make the eyeshadows more defined and you get those straight edges. I'm using my Morphe 35F palette, and I'm starting off with this light brown as my transition color. So I'm going to be taking a nice fluffy brush and I'm going to buff this right in the crease. Next, taking this reddish brown color, which is almost a brick color, I'm going to concentrate mostly within the crease. So I'm taking a more tapered blending brush for this, and I'm going to swish this right across the crease. With whatever is remaining on the brush, I'm going to use it to paint half of my eyelid. So I'm going to drag the color from the outer corner all the way to the center of the lid. I'm going to add some black to my crease, so I'm going to take it with a flat fluffy brush, and I'm going to first intensify the color in the outer corner and then drag the color into the crease. This way the crease looks a lot more defined. With an angled brush and some concealer, I'm going to start cutting my crease just halfway through my eyelids. And I'm going to first cut the crease and start dragging the concealer down into the eyelids just so it evenly spreads across. To set this concealer, I'm taking the lightest color in the palette, or should I say the brightest color in the palette. It's a white shimmery eyeshadow which looks really bright on the eyelids. I'm going to be taking a little bit more of the brown color with a blending brush, and I'm going to blend out the edge where the white eyeshadow meets the brown eyeshadow. So you're just going to buff out only that line where they join together. Taking the same bright white color, I'm going to highlight my brow bones. I'm going to add a little more bling to my eyelids by using glitter, and this one is from NYX. It's their Face and Body Glitter in Bronze. I don't prefer using glue for glitter. Instead, I always like to use the PhotoReady Eye Art glitter. It's a liquid glitter and it has glue, obviously. So I'm going to apply that first, and then over that I'm going to stick the glitter. Why I do this is because it dries out so well. Unlike the glue that you use for glitter, it is so tacky first of all, and then after it dries it becomes really stiff, and I hate that. I'm going to quickly finish up my face before I do the under eyes. It's just my preference. You can do either or. I have already primed my face with the Wet n Wild Coverall primer, and now I'm using the Retinol Serum. I just like the whole feeling of a primer and serum mixed together on my face before anything else gets on my face. It forms an amazing base, and any foundation or any concealer that you use over this glides on so easily on your face and it looks seamless. For foundation, I'm using the Artistry Youth Extend foundation, and what I love about this is that it's got a yellow undertone. Just remember, any brown or darker skin usually has a yellow undertone, and there's a lot of amazing foundations out there, but they usually have a cooler undertone, and that's not what we need. So if you haven't already tried this foundation, I would highly recommend it. But one thing that you need to keep in mind is it's a full coverage foundation, so it works amazing for when you have to go to a wedding or an event and you want it to be long lasting, or if you like drama like me and if you want the full coverage, then it works perfect. I would not recommend it for summer because you want your skin to breathe a little bit more. Because this foundation is so thick, I just mixed a little bit of concealer to use it under my eyes. And to set this, I'm using the Artistry Exact Fit Perfecting Loose Powder. I'm just going to use a damp beauty blender and I'm going to start dabbing this under my eyes, and I'm just going to let it sit there and bake. And while that's baking, I'm going to take some pressed powder. This is from Rimmel. It's their Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. I'm going to take this with a powder brush and I'm going to start buffing this across my face, and that's how I will blend the baked powder under my eyes with the rest of my face. I have a separate video on this. It's called the Flawless Foundation Routine. Do check it out if you haven't already. I talk about the importance of buffing method. This is my favorite method. It just makes the foundation and your skin so much more flawless. So do check it out if you haven't already. I'm going to quickly tightline my eyes with a black kohl pencil before I use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner to draw a nice wing in the top lid. One thing about Bengali girls is they are the most amazingly gorgeous girls with beautiful features, especially their eyes. They have big eyes. So by drawing a nice long wing helps you elongate your eyes. It's almost like it's pulling your eyes from the sides to make it look bigger. For my lower lash line, I'm going to first take this brown color with a pencil brush and I'm going to buff it out all across my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take black color with a defining brush and I'm going to bring it closer to my waterline. Using the Anastasia Beverlyhills Powder Contour Kit, I'm going to quickly contour my face. It's going to be a very soft contour. To warm up my face and make it look a little more tanned, I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer. This is from Physicians Formula. My blush is from Wet n Wild. It's their Color Icon blush, and I think I mentioned it before that it's extremely pigmented, so all you need is very little. And next I'm using their highlighting powder. This is the MegaGlo highlighting powder in Precious Petals. I'm going to be using it on the highest points of my cheekbones, above my eyebrows, on the tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, as well as my cupid's bow. On my lips, I just wanted something really bright and red and glossy. So first I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Catsuit Liquid Lipstick in Missy and Fierce. And over that, I'm going to be using their gloss in my Cherry Amour. I'm going to quickly coat my eyelashes with mascara before I use falsies, and this is the telescopic mascara from L'Oreal, and unfortunately I did not realize that this is brown, so I ended up buying a brown color instead of a black, but you can't tell much because my hair is brown, so it kind of goes well with that. The eyelashes that I'm going to be using, I'm trying out a new one. It's the Salon Perfect eyelashes. It's their Glamour lashes. It looks very much similar to the Ardell Wispies. Finally, I'm adding some flowers, some accessories, some earrings, some bindi, and of course a sari. And here's the final look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope I did justice to all the beautiful Bengali subscribers. Thank you so much for watching again, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Until next time, you take care, and I will see you again next week with a brand new tutorial. Bye-bye.